Hello everyone, today we are testing the Redeemer. Toby, view to the rear, very bad. View to the top, terrible, because CRG thinks it's fun to put some fake switches on top that no one will ever use and destroy the top view for people who like to use head tracking devices. View to the side would be okay if you wouldn't have to look through your seat. Okay, this is just silly. Yeah, your seat is totally in the way. You can see a bit down to the ground. Front is okay besides this silly thing here. Yeah, come on, please remove this. There's no use of this other than annoy people. One size 5 torpedo. Shields front 17, stern sights at max. Let's check out components. Okay, Gatling 97, turret guns 18 and 18, ballistic gun 97, thruster 97, a few thrusters at 97, otherwise we are fine. 2 size 5 torpedoes. Shield front 10, side stern max, weapon system destroyed, front is deep red. Yeah, we lost a lot of guns on both turrets. We are at 72.72. Let's check components. Yeah, I prepared this, but each time you are going to third person view, this MFD resets. This is really silly. Okay, thruster 84, a lot of thrusters at 84. And guns that are destroyed are not showing up anymore. This is wrong too. Those guns should still show up at 0 health. Well, she is always sluggish, but it's a lot harder to yaw now. Okay, yeah, she is sluggish. A lot harder to yaw right. I'm trying to yaw right and it's really hard. Yeah, very sluggish now. 3 size 5 torpedoes. Shields front 4, weapon systems destroyed, front is deep red again. Okay, this time we only lost guns on the remotely controlled turret. Yeah, this damage model is very strange. And looks like we lost the nutcrackers. No, they are still attached. But they shouldn't be attached. And those guns shouldn't be attached. Yeah, one fine day we will get a damage model that makes sense. Yeah, I say this in all my videos. The damage model is still very, very bad. We are at 66.91. Okay, Gatling gun 69. 65. Those are the guns on the main turret at the front. Thruster 63, a lot of thrusters at 63. And destroyed guns are not showing up anymore. Okay, now it looks like nutcrackers. Okay, now nutcrackers are gone. It just took a while for them to despawn, and pilot guns under the wings are gone too. Okay. This is... you cannot even control this anymore. Yeah, I heard from people that those nutcrackers are getting lost very easily in battle. I guess they have very low number of structure HPs. CRG, you might want to look into this, but this is now very, very sluggish. Still have afterburner. I guess you might be able to fly in a straight line, but that's all you can hope for. 4 size 5 torpedoes. shield front down, sides turn max, front is deep red, weapon system destroyed. I guess those nutcrackers will fall off. We lost again guns on remotely controlled turret and on manned turret. Here those other guns will fall off. We are at 44.85 components. Thrusters at 29, which is bad. And guns that are destroyed are not showing up anymore. CHE should fix this. Yeah, no, those nutcrackers and pilot guns despawned. Oh, I'm just accelerating and I'm pitching down. Try to pitch up. Yeah, okay, this thing very hard to control. Yeah, not very fun anymore. One size 9 torpedo. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. Redeemer is done in 3.17. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high alpha damage, she's tougher than Origin 400i, not as tough as 890 jump. In 3.17, CHE nerfed missile and torpedo damage a lot. Not a problem for my tests because I test ships relative to each other. Let's take a look at a patch comparison. FD Redeemer from 3.15 when she was introduced until today, and in 3.16 we had a bug that missiles torpedoes were always hitting the center of ships, so let's ignore this. When I compared to 3.15, she can now take 4 size 5 torpedoes because CHE nerfed missile and torpedo damage. Would I go into battle in Redeemer in 3.17 if I have at least 3 people on board and if we are fighting bigger things? Yes, otherwise I'm not so sure. Redeemer has 2 size 3 shields. Why? Why so many shields for such a rougher, smallish ship? Redeemer is way too sluggish for her mass. Rotation speed of her manned turrets was nerfed in 3.16, by the way, after sale has ended, and only of her manned turrets. Turrets on Gemini and Hammerhead, for example, were not nerfed. People were complaining Redeemer is OP, but you have to take into consideration she is only very strong with at least 3 people on board. So what is more OP, 1 Redeemer or 3 Sentinels? And even if we agree Redeemer was OP, why introduce a rougher, smaller ship with 2 size 3 shields and so much firepower? Why not think things through? Why not think in advance? Yeah, CHE never does this, and then they try to quote-unquote balance ships by making them very sluggish for their mass and only reduce turret speed of this one ship but not of other ships. Yeah, I am all for good, intelligent balancing. I am all against stupid balancing. Sorry. Her nutcracker engines get lost easily in battle and then she is very hard to control. For once, I cannot really blame CIG because the idea of those nutcracker engines comes from the guys who won the next great Starship contest. Still, CIG could have adjusted the design a bit. Redeemer does still good against bigger ships if you have at least 3 people on board, but because of all those problems, my rating for Redeemer in 3.17 is a 3 out of 10, below average. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you had fun watching this video and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Now I am in space. It's too funny. I have respawned. I post this on my channel. That's too funny. Hey, you are still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.